For decades, our country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike. In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world.
And the rest of the world is bewildered by what we're doing. And, but we're the largest player on the block. And I think the president feels like we've got the leverage. We have the largest market. People want to be here. They want to invest here. And ultimately, they will come. Everyone's going to feel the costs. Every consumer is going to see prices go up. And we're already, as you know, in a pre-inflationary stage right now. And so everyone's going to feel that. And the benefits may be 5-10 years down the road.
I don't want to have your side of the argument to have to try and defend the tariffs. It's a tax increase. Those are inflationary. Those are anti-growth, as any other tax increase would be. And maybe down the road there's something that offsets that. But right now, our job is to try and guess what a business is worth and to make sure that they're financially strong enough that they can survive pretty much anything that happens until we get back to normal.
I expect most countries to start to really examine their trade policy towards the United States of America and stop picking on us. Stop saying that we can't sell our corn to India. Stop saying that we can't sell our beef anywhere. Just stop treating us so poorly.
I don't think we're going to have a recession. I think we're just going to hit consumption a little bit, and we're going to have a little more inflation than we expected. The labor market is holding up just fine, and I expect a good number tomorrow. So I would not overreact to this. I would be looking for the sort of what we call the defensive value. These are companies like Staples Healthcare, waste handling, utilities, on any pullback.
What I'd say with the tariff is there are two scenarios for companies that make a hardware, a product. There's a bad scenario and a really bad scenario, but those are really the two options you have when it comes to these names. So the Apple is in that bucket, along with all the other ones on these tariff issues. And, I think the focus on Apple will be, given the manufacturing is heavily China, Vietnam, and India right now, is there an off-ramp for Apple, which is essentially going to come down to, they've committed to investing $500 billion in the US over the next 4 years. Does that get them an off-ramp compared with the exemptions they had last time? That would be a good thing for them. The alternate, I think, for Apple and others, in fairness, will be, do they start to raise prices over time to offset this in the US? And what does that do to the demand permutations eventually for them?